Welcome guys once again in this lecture. So last lecture what we have discussed is we have created a string literals and new keyword, and we have seen why string is immutable. Okay, why string is immutable we have seen. Okay, now in this lecture we'll see some method. Okay, so first most important method is dot equals and double equals. It's very important for interview as well as for your real time. Okay, so we'll see what is the difference between dot equals and double equals. So first we'll see practical example, then theory you will be able to find it out. Okay, so let's see. So I'll try with SOP statement. Okay, SOP statement, I'll try to compare. So S1 double equal to S2. Okay, I'll just copy paste. So let's for example we'll take and we'll see. Okay, so we'll see double equals. Okay, and here we'll see dot equals. Okay, so we'll write a simple notes here. What is this all about? Okay, double equals means it will compare the content, compare the address of an object. Okay, so if you're using double equals, it will compare the address of that particular object. Okay, but if you're using dot equals, it will compare the contents. It will compare the contents of object. Okay, that's all. If you know this point, this is nothing. Okay, so now as we discussed, so double equals, what it will do, it will compare the address of an object. So if you're writing S1 and S2, so it will compare whether S1 and S2 both are pointing to the same object or not. Simple. If it will be equal, it will return true, or else it will return false. So we'll see answer true and false. Okay, in the same way, if S1 and S2 both object content are same irrespective of address where it is residing, I'm not at all bothering, but if contents are same, return true. So these are two methods. Okay, so simple answer, double equals to used to compare the address of an object. Okay, and dot equals to used to compare the content of two objects. Simple. So double equals used to compare the address of two objects, and double equals used to compare the contents of two objects. Okay, so we'll see S1 S2. So S1 and S2, so S1 is Pankaj, S2 is Ranjan. Okay, so Pankaj, since I'm using string literals, still Pankaj will be separate object, Ranjan will be separate object, so it will be what? False. Simple, it will be false. Next, so now S1 S3, we'll go S1 S3. Okay, S1 and S3. So S1 and S3 will be what? So S1 and S3 Pankaj. So if you will see, we have made one diagram. So S1 and S3 both are pointing to the same object, which was what? Which was Pankaj. Okay, because I'm creating object by using string literals, and if object will be there, it will point to the same object. So S1 and S3 in this case pointing to the same object, so it will be true. Very simple it is. It's very simple, but in interview most of the time people will get confused. Then this time we'll see S1 and S5 and S1 and S6. Perfect. So S1 and S5. So S1 is string literals Pankaj, and S5 is where? S5 is Naveen. So anyhow, new keyword means it will be new memory location, so address will be different, and this one is different, right? So it will be what? False, because address will be different for both, because both are different. Next, so S1 S6. So S1 is what? One object which is created. Okay, then S6 is what? Contents are same, but since I'm using new keyword, it will create a separate memory location. S6 is what? New memory location, and S1 is new memory location. Both are different address, right? S1 is residing here and S6 is residing here separately, right? So it will be true. Both are not equal, and I'm trying to say it is equal, right? So it will be what? False. Simple. So S1 S6 is what? False. Perfect. Now we'll see dot equals to method. So as we have discussed, so dot equals to mainly used to compare the content of an object. Okay, so it will just compare the content. Okay, if content are same, it will return true. If contents are different, it will return false. So in this case, we'll use now dot equals to method. S1 dot equals, okay, we'll see S2. Okay, perfect. So here everywhere we'll use dot equals, okay, we'll use s3. Here also we'll use s1 dot equals, we'll see s5. Same example, we'll see what we have seen. s1 dot equals, okay, we'll see s6. Simple. It's a very simple example. We'll see now. So s1 dot equals s2. So s1 and s2 both are having same content. S1 is Pankaj, s2 is Ranjan. Both are having different content. So it will be what? It is not equal. It will be false. Next, s1 dot equals s3. S1 and s3 both are having same content. S1 and s3, yes, Pankaj. Perfect. So it will be true. Now s1 s5 both are same. S1 and s5 both content are same. No, s1 is Pankaj and s5 is Naveen. It will be false. Next, now s1 and s6, s1 and s6, s1 is what? Pankaj. S6 is what? Pankaj. Okay, since it is at both are at what? Different address. See, s1 is different address, s6 is different address, but contents are same. So since you are using dot equals to and content are same, it will be what? It will be true, because content are same. Clear it? So that's all about, double equals and dot equals to. Okay, one more method we have, call it as CompareTo method. CompareTo method. Okay, so that also we'll see here. Okay, we'll see one small example. Here we are not using this, but okay, let's see, because interview they'll ask this question. Okay, so we'll see this. So CompareTo method also we'll see. So s1 dot compare to s2. Okay, simple. We'll see this one also. So s1 dot compare to, this time we'll see s5. Only 2 example is enough. Okay, so s1 compare to s2. So s1 is what? Pankaj. s2 is what? Ranjan. Okay, so in alphabetic order, if you'll see, so p is less than r. Okay, r will come later, right? Means p here in alphabetical order, simple. So p is less than r, so it will return any negative value. That's all. We don't know what is the value, but it will return negative. That's for sure. s1 compared to s5. So s1 is what? Pankaj, and s5 is what? Naveen. So this is what? Again same. So it should also, okay, let's execute it, and it will be very much clear for you. Okay, so let me run this program. Very simple. Let's run this. Yes, so if you'll see, I have got this true, false. So let's compare this. First is false, second is true, false, then false, true, false, true. Perfect. Now I told you this one, s1 dot compare to s2. So s1 is what? Less than s2. First we'll check the length. Okay, so length is both length are same. If length are same, then it will check the alphabetical order. Okay, so since length are same, so alphabetical order, p will come first, r will come later. So r is greater now. So if s1 is greater than s2, okay, s1 is greater than s2, then it will return negative. So, sorry, it will return positive. But in this case, s1 is less than s2, means s2 is greater, right? Because r will come later, so r is greater. But s1 is what? Lesser. So s1 is less than s2, so it will return negative value. So it will return -2. Okay, now s1 s5 is what? Pankaj. S5 is what? Naveen. So Pankaj having 6 character, Naveen is what? 3 character only, right? So s1 is greater than s5. So s1 is greater means it will return positive. So it will return some positive value. That's all. So you can see now this again. I'll execute. So see, this have return minus, and this have return positive. Okay, so mainly for interview purpose, just remember this point: double equals, dot equals, and sometime they will ask compare to. So if it will be greater than, it will means less than, it will return negative. If your s1 is greater than, then it will return positive. Okay, so first it will check length. If length are same like this, so it will check alphabetical order. Okay, so that's all about this topic and these methods. Okay, so see you in the next. Thank you for watching.